So what's up, guys? I hope you guys are having a great day, and this is basically if you're having a bad day. If you're having a bad day, then you clicked on this video and you're in the right place. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I do personally when I have bad days. Basically a matter of perspective. Having the right perspective is literally gonna get you out of any rut that you want. Anytime you're in a bad place, you're in a bad situation mentally, having the right perspective, having a grand perspective and not seeing things so narrowed down is just gonna save your life. So what I mean by that, when we have a bad day, we only look at today. We don't see all the good days that pass. We don't see all the good days that are coming. The fact that you are in a bad day right now, the fact that you're having a bad day at this very moment means that there's good to come and good has already came. So I'm drinking some carrot juice, by the way. It's really good for your skin. I got a pimple yesterday, so I'm just drinking carrot juice. I iced my face and now it's gone, so that's really good news. Anyways, if you have a bad day, this is literally what you can do. Think of the last good day you had and think of the last bad day you had as well. One thing that's gonna happen is in both cases, you're gonna realize that you had bad days and good days. If you look at your life in terms of weeks, this happened this week, or this happened this week, this happened last week, then you're actually gonna start to see that a lot of good things have happened and you didn't even pay attention to them. You had both good days and bad days in the last week or in the last 2 weeks or 3 weeks. And one thing I always say is good always comes after bad and bad always comes after good. And you can always reset a bad day just by the way you think. So if you had $86,400 and you lost 10 of those $86,400, are you gonna throw the $86,400 away? No, you're not. That would be stupid. You have 86,400 seconds every day. You have 10 bad seconds, or like something happens for a few minutes, which is a very small fraction of that huge number. Are you gonna throw the rest away? No, you're not. You're not gonna throw the rest away just because you lost a few, or just because you had a few bad seconds, a few bad minutes. Look at the entirety of your life. Look at the entirety of your weeks, of your existence on this planet Earth. That's where you can see what your life is actually like. Because everything that's happening right now could seem bad or could seem very good. So it just comes down to one thing ultimately, and that one thing is just seeing it from a wider perspective, not just having this laser focus on today and everything that's happened to you, but just widening your view of your timeline on this earth. Like if you look at your life in terms of your entire life, the years, a decade, 2 decades, 3 decades, 4 decades, etc. And then you start to see things, like some very rough thing that happened to you, and then you look 10 years later, it was actually a good thing. It actually helped you grow. It actually helped you advance to the person you are today. So that's one thing to know. That's one thing that has helped me immensely throughout my whole entire life. Like I just thought about this, I just thought about this. Every single time I started to worry about something, I would think, okay, is this something I will be worried about in 3 months? And then I start to try to remember something that I was worried about 3 months ago, and I just can't. No matter how hard I try, I can't remember what was bothering me 3 months ago. At the time, it seemed very, very big, but now I can't even remember it. So once you start to apply this kind of logic, then you realize that things just come and go, things just are not permanent. This whole life is not permanent. I read so many Stoic books, Marcus Aurelius Meditations, these are very good books. Letters from a Stoic, Seneca, Discourses and Selected Writings, Epictetus, and they all emphasize the same point. They all emphasize the point that our lives are meaningless. Our lives will come and go like this. Everything we're scared about, it's just gonna pass, and everything's gonna pass, and in a short space of time, everything's gonna be over. Some people might think this is depressing, but I think it's actually amazing. I think it's a very calming thought just to detach yourself from this world. I think you need thoughts like that, because if you don't have thoughts like that, then you can't deal with the struggles that you go through every single day. So if you have a bad day, you can reset it. If you have a bad day, you don't have to continue to have a bad day just because you had a bad day. Look at your life in terms of months. Don't look at your life in terms of days. The days fluctuate, So just widen your perspective, and trust me, it'll be worth it if you widen your perspective. So my weekly newsletter, my Discord server, they're both in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys later.